Hey, welcome back. Welcome back to another video. Today we're gonna be reacting to America Has Deleted Masculinity. Anthony Mackie reveals the truth about masculinity. So I don't know if I'm reacting to a reaction and a reaction, but I don't care. I'm just interested. It looked interesting, so y'all gonna like it. And we got Mama Bear. She on the other end. I can't show you her. I'm gonna show y'all her. I'm just playing.
Yeah, why are you making that face?
Okay, I'm about to show them you.
Stop.
You wanna be on camera, babe? No? Okay, well anyways. She gonna fact check. So she the fact checker. You know, we fact check up here. And if y'all wanna know like why she's always on the phone, it's because we need y'all to subscribe because we're a long distance relationship and y'all need to help us.
Trying to say all that?
Yeah, I was just playing. Y'all meet her later, sooner or later. She coming up sooner or later. But anyways, we're gonna hop right into the reaction. No time to waste. Let's get it. Let's go. Let me see. Can you hear it too?
So, I wanted to highlight this. This is an actor, Anthony Mackie. And I want to highlight two clips of his. It kind of went viral. And he's talking about today's masculinity. So I want to play it and then I want to get your response.
I keep my boys humble. Like my boys have never had a pair of Jordans. You know, my boys don't do all that internet fly shit. I'm like your kids. And no, I could be the biggest star in the world. Do not let me catch you being stupid. Do not. And my oldest gets it. My 15-year-old, he tells the other ones, he's like, yo, don't make dad mad. Because once you get one that's right, he gonna straighten the other ones out, man. So it's just that thing of, in the past 20 years, we've been living through the death of the American male. They have literally killed masculinity in our homes and our communities, for one reason or another. But I raised my boys to be young men. And however you feel about that, you feel about that. But my boys will always be respectful.
So why do so many homes in the U.S. need a flooring replacement? The number one reason is not...
God, I need to get that ad
They
blocker.
will always say, yes, sir, yes, ma'am. No, sir, no, ma'am. They will always say thank you. They will always open a door for a lady. They will always make sure that their mother is taken care and provided for. They will always be men. And that's always since they were 2 years old. Every time I left for a job, I tell my 15-year-old, you're the man of the house. You make sure these doors are locked every night. This alarm is on. You text me or you call me every night before you go to bed and you wake up. I love that. Because we're men. If I'm not there to protect, he got to be there to protect. Because you can have all the money in the world, climb through the window, that money means nothing. Right. You can have all the celebrity in the world, you jump through the door, that celebrity means nothing. So you got to have a little guard in there. You know, and so for me, it's always that idea of American masculinity is very different.
I want to get your thoughts.
Okay, before he starts talking, I don't disagree. I just don't think masculinity has went away. I think that we've evolved with how we view masculinity, and there's nothing wrong with that. I think that the masculinity from the past needs to die, where the masculinity where men can't express and, you know, be who they want to be emotionally in society. There's nothing wrong with being emotional. The only thing that men shouldn't be doing is crying over spilled milk. But should men be able to vent and, you know, spew out how they feel about stuff? Of course. And like I wonder when people like him talk, how far back in masculinity are we trying to talk here? You know what I mean? Like I don't think anything's wrong with how the times are going. My personal opinion. You know what I mean? Y'all can challenge me on that down below. But I'm pretty sure I'm an emotional guy, but at the same time I'm very dedicated to what I do. And I can whoop all your asses in the camera. So I don't see the, you know, I'm just playing. I'm just joking. Like, I'm just messing with your comments. But no, in all seriousness, though, like, it doesn't make you less masculine to be emotional. I'll just say that. Let me say that. He didn't say anything. I'm just adding that in. Now, let's hear what Judge Joe Brown got to say. Here come this guy. They be talking like this. That's how he talk. He literally, the whole conversation, he's like, oh, his voice.
Respect. I mean, he didn't say anything I disagree with. It's absolutely pathetic what they have attempted to do over the last 50 years to destroy masculinity, and you can't because that messes up the yin-yang or the yin-yang balance. Humanity doesn't work very well when you do that. a bunch of sissified little creeps that are overly emotional. You get dumb lawsuits like this one that are attempting to rely upon emotional mechanisms instead of dealing with being rational, reasonable, logical, analytical, and well thought out and well composed. And you get stubborn stupids. You get roly-poly Martins and Chicken George Sharptons, and you get them relying upon emotive stuff and encouraging this lack of masculinity by their deportment, the way they sound, and the issues that they raise.
So civil rights leaders have a lack of masculinity is what he's trying to imply. He's talking about, like he said, Roland Martin. He called him roly-poly, Roland Martin, and he's talking about Al Sharpton. Both of them are civil rights leaders, and regardless of whether you like them or not, they fight for us to have the rights that we have in the society. Are they Martin Luther King and Malcolm X? No. But to say that's not masculine is sound like you cocooning. I be telling you, I call these dudes out, man. Sound like you cooning right now. But again, he is a judge. He is a judge, and you have to tread carefully with anybody who rises that high in a position of power in America when it comes to the judicial system, because the judicial system has always seemed to be against us. So we've always been fighting to fix that. But I don't know. I've seen Judge Joe Brown say some weird things about black men too. So I'm curious though. What defines masculinity? Whiteness? I don't care if y'all get mad in the comment section. I'm me. This channel, I'm gonna be 100% me on this one.
And it just doesn't work that way.
I've been in the business 24 years,
Okay.
right? And I've seen people go from nothing to the biggest stars in the world.
That's 100.
I've seen people go from one role to winning Academy Awards and doing all this shit. And what I realized yesterday thinking about it, we're lying to our kids, dog. And I think that's a big problem in our community. We tell our kids that they can, this is fresh on my heart, like I literally just came to this conclusion last night. We tell our kids if they do right and they make the good grades and they go to the programs and they will become successful. If you work hard enough, your work will be paid off. And that's not true. Success is given. It's not earned. Because you can be the most brilliant. If one person don't tap you, each one of y'all.
That's facts.
There were people who could hit harder, who could catch better, who could run faster. But somebody said, you're the one. And the other 50 behind you fell off. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And because
I don't, and I do, right? Because think about it. When success knocks on your door, it's always that you were prepared for it. For example, when a sponsor comes to me about the YouTube channel, they'll come to me because I dropped 5-6 videos a day. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people who don't reach success normally don't have that track record to get there. You get what I'm saying? So like a lot of people aren't prepared for the moments to grab the opportunity. But then again, you can say it's a little bit of luck because where does the opportunity come from? But I think opportunity meets preparation. That's what I think happens. I don't know. And maybe that's what he's saying too. Or maybe I'm missing that part of what he's saying. But I feel like he's saying it's just luck. I disagree with that.
because of that, I don't know what that emotion or that feeling is the scary thing. Because I went to all the programs. I've done Broadway. I've done off-Broadway. I've been in the business 24 years. I've been in 2 Academy Award films. I've done independent films. I've done major motion pictures. Now I'm Captain America.
Okay.
So now what?
Wait a minute. They got him playing Captain America. Oh, the whites is not going to like that. The whites is not going to like that. He playing Captain America? I'll be fair to y'all. I don't want y'all playing Black Panther, so we shouldn't be playing Captain America. I'll be fair with that one. Like, we shouldn't be playing Captain America. I'm not saying that we all have to be divided. Trust me, they're my white brothers out there, but I got to stand up for my black brothers first. You know what I mean? Because we struggle a lot more, in my opinion. Y'all have struggles too. I'm not saying y'all don't. But playing Captain America, that's a little weird. Yeah, that sound like that's blackwashing. Is that what y'all trying to say in reverse to whitewashing? Anyway. Let's hear this dude talk.
Sounds like Hollywood.
Sounds like Hollywood.
You there?
Yeah.
Sounds like Hollywood. Now, what he says does have an element of truth when it comes to certain fields of endeavor. There's no getting around that. But for the most part, if you want it, you earn it, you make it happen, it happens. Sometimes luck plays a bit of a role in it, but what he's talking about, he's in an industry that depends upon success coming from the grant of favors.
That's facts.
And Hollywood is not always about the business of making money. I kind of like this last episode of Captain America, where he's the new black Captain America. That's not really new in the franchise because back 1972 and 3, Stan Lee, when he was doing Captain America, the old Captain America just resigned. He said he could not continue in that role when there was a president like Richard Milhouse Nixon in office, and he turned it over to Hawkman, so to speak, and Hawkman was a black man. So this is something that's a little bit, 50 years late for the genre to catch up with because Captain America was black. But
Oh, I didn't know that. So Captain America started off black. Hey, fact check that. My dad, Mama Bear, fact check it. That don't sound right. Cause
I think he didn't start it off black, but he ended up black in the comic book or something like that because the white Captain America had gave the black Captain America this emblem or something. But let me check.
Okay. While she's checking, like we're gonna keep going on, but okay. So you just said to say okay. All right, cool. So she gonna fact check it real quick. We're gonna keep going.
somebody in Walt Disneyland, Fantasyland, or whatever decided that it would be advantageous. And I suspect that the ulterior motives for that are because Walt Disney and ABC are running up against a deadline. They have a judgment taken against them from 2011 that's now up in over $1 billion some with the interest accruing, and they have a deadline to deal with interest. So a black Captain America appeals to the black box office patron. In other words, those black folk who did what they did for that horrible franchise, Black Panther, that so insulted black folk.
Get the fuck out of here. Black Panther was one of the greatest movies I ever watched. It did not insult black folk. Quit cocooning. Killmonger was the best. You found it, babe?
Not really, hold on.
Okay, she's still looking, so I'm gonna keep going while she's looking.
They needed more money to pay off interest to successful plaintiffs, and they got it.
Right. So when we talk about success, you know, what he's alluding to is people are not working for it. And that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to work and perfect your craft, and then you will achieve the success. But like you said, when it comes to Hollywood, they tap you on the shoulder and say you. And then they'll just put you out there. As long as you are pushing their agenda as well, I'm assuming.
Yeah, like Roger King told me before he died, he auditioned 340, 350 women before picking Oprah, and he told me, and this is a direct quote, he said, what I'm looking for, or was looking for, was a poster child for, quote, ugly female stay-at-home America, unquote. That's a direct quote from him. He told me that several times. Hey, keep pushing. of the advice you heard today with the last speaker, last clip, I agree with, but I don't say it's all a matter of being chosen. Sometimes you can choose yourself.
Okay, well, okay, wow. Roger King picked he was trying to pick an ugly woman when it came to Oprah.
I guess he was black originally. His name was Isaiah, I think.
Okay, so he was originally black, guys. So never mind. I take that back. Y'all whitewashed it. Y'all made him white. Skep ass people. You ain't even gonna listen to Stan Lee. Shame on y'all. I'm just playing. I'm playing. I don't piss y'all off too much. Because y'all be hopping in the comment section writing books. And I'll be like, look, I'm not about to read all that. I'm just not about to read all that. Like I said, I go live on Saturdays at 3 p.m. You can come live. Me and my girl will fact check everything you say. Babe, you got to be up when I do the lives too. Because I like if you're available. But I need you to be available because like I can't fact check on the computer when I'm doing it from the computer. You get what I'm saying?
Well, you can go live on your phone.
I can't. I tried. It didn't work. So, like, I got to go live on the computer. I told you. Anyways, y'all, I'm getting out of here. Peace.